Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name's Jack, this is Jthbooks, and it's time to do the end of the year tag. So it's that time already. 2022 is coming to an end. And what I can say is that year has gone quick, but thank goodness it's over because it's been a year, right? But we're not here to discuss what a crap year it's been. We're here to discuss the 5 questions in this tag. This tag was created by Errol Bassett, who I think started this a few years ago, so I figured my first year on BookTube, why not give it a go? So 5 questions talking about your reading goals for the end of the year and what you want to do and looking into next year. And I will say I don't even know what's happening tomorrow, so who knows about next year. But so let's start, shall we? Let's start with the first question. So the first question is, are there any books that you started this year that you need to finish? And the answer for me, quite simply, is no. You all know I don't do that. I can't do that. Once I start a book, I have to finish it. I'm not even really a big DNFer. So, I have to finish it. I will hate read a book. There, I said it. Even if I'm not enjoying it. Actually, if I'm not enjoying a book, I'll read it much faster because I want it to be over. If I'm really enjoying a book, I'll be like, but I don't know what meant, but you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. But so no, there isn't. The only one I could possibly do that with is I was reading a sort of a big collection of essays. That would take me a while and I'd read it in and out, but I haven't done that this year purely because I don't like reading things over time. I'm a one book kind of guy. So the second question is, do you have any autumnal books to transition you into the end of the year? Again, the short answer is no. This is going to be such a crap video if I just keep saying no. But I'm not that sort of reader. Like, I know people have, they read spooky books for Halloween and they read summer books in summer, winter books winter. I'll read a book set in the middle of winter, in the middle of summer. Like, it doesn't bother me. I'll read a book about summer when the leaves start falling and it's autumn. It's not how I roll. I envy the people that do roll like that will read autumn books in autumn because they seem to be having a great time. I'm just jealous. But that just, it's not who I am inside, and we have to be true to ourselves. Do you see me trying to justify that for myself then? But that's the way it goes. That is the way it goes. So the third question is there a new release that you're still waiting for? Yes and no. I am the type of person, I have no idea what's coming out, really. Unless somebody's screamed at my face. I don't know what's happening. So, no, but not massively. But I do know that Alexis Hall, who, aside from Husband Material, I'm a massive fan of. And they have a new book coming out, which I can't remember what it's called. So give me a second and I'll be back. It is called Paris Dalincourt is About to Crumble. I'll insert a picture of the cover here because it is beautiful. And well, actually, by the time you see this, it will be out. But when I'm filming this, it isn't out. So I'm going to count that. I'm counting that. That is, it's a win for me. If it's a win for me, it's a win for you. It's a win for everyone. So yeah, I'm a massive Alexis Hall fan. I will be buying that. So that is probably the only one I can think of. Unless, I feel really bad if I'm missing one now, but you've got to go with your gut. And that's all I've got right now. That is all I've got. So, question number 4 is, what are the 3 books you want to read before the end of the year? And when I read this question, I thought, 3? Only 3? I've got 300 in my room, in my TBR. And then I sat down to choose the 3 books I want to read, and it took 20 minutes. And I thought, what is wrong with you? What is absolutely wrong with you? You have so many books and you can't pick. I'm the type of person that's worried about running out of books, and I couldn't even pick 3 to read. So I do have I have my TBR up for November. So I decided not to choose any of them because I didn't want to cheat. So the 3 I'm going to pick The first one is Darius the Great Deserves Better by Adib Khorram. This was literally in my mid-year tag as well. I wanted to read it for the end of the year. And now we're in the end of year tag and I still haven't read it. Hello, consistency. But I absolutely loved the first one. Darius the Great is not okay so much that I'm a bit scared to read this one. Even though I've heard it is just as good and it, you know, I'm just scared. I'm scared. Colour me scared. But yeah, I want to love it as much and I don't want it to disappoint me. And I haven't heard it disappoint anyone, but, you know, the fear is real. Yeah, just... this will probably go on the December TBR, I think. Shall I put it on there? Hold me to it. If you watch my December TBR and it's not on there, you'll have permission to shout at me, okay? Next up, because I was very lucky to receive this, and I've just read the first one, and I want to read this, the prequel. It is, I'll hold it to the side, A Day of Fallen Night by Samantha Shannon, that comes out February next year, which is very kind to be sent to me by Bloomsbury. And I did have plans to read this last month, but everything went wrong. But it's so big. It's so big. It's going to take me so long. But I loved the first one so much. I'm so lucky to have this, and I just want to read it. So, but it's just scary. It's fear. That's the like overall arch of this video. Fear. But yeah, and it is beautiful. And I will pre-order the finished copy because I want it to match my first copy. Anyway, not the point. But yeah, just this is what I want. Just a bit scared of the size and how long it's going to take me. This is going to take me like the whole of December. But I've got to get it done for the end of the year. I have to. Because otherwise there's no point in them giving it to me and they should give it to someone else. And I want to be appreciative and thankful. And the last book is The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. Now I've read a couple of TJ Klune books. They're fine. They're fine. But people love this book. Whenever I say to people, I haven't read this book, they're like, what? You? What? And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. So, I just, you know, I just want to get it done. I want to see if the hype's real. I want to get people off my back. I want to maybe decide that he's not for me or he could be for me because of this. But, and I know there is some controversy around this book. He tried to solve something that wasn't his place, but so if you're going to read it, look into that and check what people have to say. But I haven't read it, so I can't really have an opinion on it. But all I know is this sort of a bit of a cozy fantasy feel good found family thing, and I love that. You know, I love found family, and I just want to get it read so I can just be like, yeah, I read it. What are you all talking about? Or what are they waiting for? Will I get them done? Who knows? A bit wonky there. Will I get them done? Who knows? But we can try. It's good to have goals, aspirations. These are my aspirations for the end of the year. So the fifth and final question is, have you already started making reading plans for next year? And the answer again, you guessed it, is no. I would like to keep making booktube videos. I would like to do more vlogs. I'm not very good at them, but I would like that. And all I know is that I do like to start the year off with a banger. I do like to start with a book that I really think I'm going to love, and it just sets me up for a good year. And also the last 2021, 22, both my reading goals have been 100 books a year. I made it in 2021. Also, I don't know about 2022 yet. I'm not far off, but so I'd like to up that next year. Maybe even if it's just to 110. But I would like to read that a bit more. Not read that a bit more, but just read a couple more. Just bump up that goal a little bit. But reading plans, not massively. Just keep reading and supporting the queer books, I guess. And I'd like to get into a bit more historical fiction as well, but as we all know, struggle for struggle. But yeah, my plans for next year is just keep going as I am. Just up that reading goal a little bit. That's what I would like the most, I think. Does that really count as a plan? Yeah, that's all I've got, so it's got to count as a plan. So that's it. That is the end of the year tag. Those are my answers. Are they great ones? Not massively. Is that all I've got? Yeah. But, we're just going to see how the end of the year goes. Will I get those 3 books read? Hopefully. Let me know if you have any reading plans for next year, or if you have any books you want to read before the end of the year, or if you've read any ones that I mentioned and you're thinking, haven't you read that yet? Come on. Because I love having a chat with you. You're the only friends I've got. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you all really, really soon.